If I started a YouTube channel in 2022, here's what I would not do. Now, what I'm about to share with you may or may not surprise you. And regardless of how far you are in your YouTube journey, these are all the things that you don't want to do anyways. So whether you're just getting started or you've been doing YouTube for a while and just not seeing traction, then let's talk about what you should not do if you want to have a successful channel. Well, my name is Karin Angeli from KarinAngeli.com. I teach and train marketers how to build a business online where they start attracting leads and sales straight to them in their business. And today we're going to talk about all the pitfalls of starting a YouTube channel. So listen, I'm here every single week giving you tips, tricks, and training on how to build your business online. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button, tap that like button, and let's get started. And do yourself a favor and listen really closely because I'm going to be sharing with you a YouTube hack that's going to completely change your life. So stick around with me and see one of my favorite YouTube hacks. So one of the biggest mistakes that I see, whether this is on YouTube or any social media platform, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, one of the biggest mistakes that I see people doing constantly is that they're making the content all about themselves. When we first start on social media, we get all excited that we show people what we're eating for dinner, what we're doing for our workout, where we're going, the people we're hanging out with. And that's all well and good. The problem with that is that when you're trying to build a business with it, people are always going to be looking at your content through the lens of what's in it for me. So there are absolutely ways of showing people what you're having for dinner, what workouts you're doing, but think about how you can create them in such a way that's actually going to create value for the person that's watching. So the first thing that I would not do if I was creating a channel today is I would not make the channel all about myself. I would figure out ways to actually start serving my audience and giving them information that they actually want to consume. So let's talk about food, for example, because this is a really simple thing that we've already talked about. If you're showing people what you're having for breakfast, talk about the benefits of why you're having it for breakfast. Give details, give value that's actually going to educate or entertain your audience in some way, shape, or form. Now, the second thing that you don't want to do if you're starting a YouTube channel today is to not do any research on your topic, your niche, or whatever it is that you're trying to create. One of the biggest mistakes that not only have I made in the past, but I've seen other creators make as well, they're not looking at what's trending on YouTube, what topics, what titles, what keywords, what's actually trending on YouTube. The thing with trends is that any social media platform has them. And when you jump on trends, when you're researching trends and you jump on trends, you actually get to piggyback off of other people's success, which if you're brand new, it's super important to be able to show the algorithm that you know what you're talking about, that you have value, that you have content that you want to share. Other people are sharing it. And also YouTube knows that there is an audience out there for the content that you're creating. Do yourself a favor and start jumping on those trending topics. One of my favorite ways to figure out trending topics is using a fabulous program called vidIQ. vidIQ is probably the best hack that I've ever seen that shows me what's trending as far as topics, what's trending as far as titles, thumbnails, you name it. vidIQ has figured out all the hacks and all the secrets to show you how to make content that people already love. And if you're making content that people already love, then YouTube is literally going to show your content to people that have already said on other channels that they like this content. So listen, I actually left a link for you down in the description where you can check out vidIQ for yourself for free if you like, and you can actually figure out how to start creating content that actually is attracting the right people straight to your channel. Like I said, you can start with vidIQ completely free. So it's literally a win-win situation. And I left a link for you in the description so that you can check it out for yourself. Third thing that I wouldn't do if I was starting a YouTube channel today is I wouldn't find anyone to help me. There is a ton of information, free information online. The problem with free information is that you have to kind of piece it together. The problem with piecing it together is that you'll probably end up with a lot of knowledge gaps. You'll probably struggle with creating content that actually makes you money, that actually builds you a following, that actually creates leads and sales on autopilot. Having somebody that can show you what works and what doesn't work, having a mentor is probably one of the biggest things that has helped set me apart in my business. The beauty of having a mentor is that they don't always tell you what you want to hear. However, they do tell you things that can help you leap ahead of your competition, fill in your knowledge gaps, and actually grow a YouTube channel that you love. So listen, friend, if you loved everything that I had to say about how to start a YouTube channel and what I would and would not do in 2022 to build that YouTube channel, then I know that the video that YouTube is showing you right now is probably going to be something that you're also going to enjoy. Because let's be honest, the YouTube AI knows what it's doing. So go ahead and tap that video on the screen that you're seeing now, because I know you're going to love it as well. Now go build your unicorn empire.